Hi, I'm Karin. This is the first in a series of travel insights from 20 years of traveling and filming on the road alone to some of the remotest corners of the planet. So, let's say you're traveling somewhere in rural Southeast Asia on a bus alone and you don't speak the language. But you'd really like to connect with some of the people on the bus and maybe even make some friends, but you have no idea how. You're going to pull out one of these. It has on it what I call the travel catechism. It's the 6 or 8 questions that everybody always asks first when they meet somebody else on the road. And they are, obviously these are going to be in the local language, not in English. So you're going to hand this to probably the person sitting next to you, whoever's shown the most interest. I generally choose a woman. And she is going to read it. And everybody else has been watching you out of the corner of their eye. They're immediately going to turn, and probably the people from the front seat are going to look back, and there's going to be a little conversation as they discuss the information on the card. And then rather than handing that card back to you, the person next to you is almost certainly going to hand it forward. And the card is going to make its way all the way around the bus. It may take 20 or 30 minutes. Finally, it will get back to you. And now, when you look forward, rather than seeing the backs of a bunch of people's heads, you're going to see a whole lot of smiles. Everybody's going to be looking back at you and smiling. And you've just made a bus full of friends. But you're not done yet. Now, on the back of the card is the same set of questions, again, in the local language, but this time with blanks. Then you're going to pull out a pen and you're going to hand this card to whoever is the friendliest or you want to get to know, and they are, of course, going to fill in all the blanks and hand it back to you. And now you're both going to have that information. In fact, you're probably going to need a few more of these because other people are going to ask to fill in their information as well, and you'll end up with a whole handful of these. And of course, photos or anything else you want to do. You will have broken the ice, and after that, it's easy. In fact, I've never done this and not at the end of the trip gotten off that bus without at least half a dozen invitations to go home with people, with families, and harvest potatoes or go fishing. It really works. People want to connect with you. They're just intimidated, and you're giving them a way to do it. I hope that helps. Go out, make friends, explore our human planet.